Okay, let's just set this down. There we go. Okay, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Judge here, back again with another Fortnite Save the World video. And today, we're going to be talking about the Canicorn LMG, and it is back, which is pretty nice. We've got a Storm King daily and everything else, but that's not what we're here for. Okay.
What? Does anyone else feel transparent?
Oh, so bad.
What's happening?
Anyway, it's returning. Assault rifle, light machine gun, Fortnite Mez, a heavy festive weapon with a huge magazine size full of candy-shaped bullets, most effective against mid-range engagements when aiming down sights from a fixed position. Now, guys, if you don't know about this weapon, it can only roll physical, alright? But it is a nice weapon. It is nice indeed. Super Shadow's back out again for this. Okay. Yeah, so let's go to our schematics. We already got the candy corn right here, and they haven't changed it. You can only have it physical, but these are the best perks in my opinion for this weapon. You got a crit damage up here, and then right here you got your crit rating and a crit damage. This is so it does a ridiculous amount of damage, as pretty much every crit build in the game. We're going to go ahead and test this out, so I'm going to craft like a 106 one. If I go into my backpack, we're just going to craft a 106 one. Should be alright to test. But yeah, the loadout we're going to be using is actually the sledgehammer loadout, because if you guys don't know, I pretty much main Rex, and Rex makes pretty much every single weapon in the game good because of his ability. So we're going to use someone like... actually, we'll do our LMG build, because that's probably a little bit more accurate for this. So here's our LMG build, where we've got the startup, so every shot increases the damage by 2% and the fire rate. Then we've got the increased mag size. We've got the increased crit damage. Yeah. And then we've got the locked and reloaded, so we get the increased damage for 5 seconds when we reload. We got the lovely refund, which is great on an LMG, and mad tidings, which increases damage and weapon stability whilst you're using the weapon. I was using this to test something out in the Storm King, but you know, you can have anything you want. You shall run the adrenaline rush with the stationary hover turret or whatever you want, but that will not be affecting this. So let's go into a solo twine game and just test out the damage output against some pretty decent power level husks. Let's go into like a 94. That's usually like the kind of range where you'd be going for it with a 106. Yeah, we'll take it into like a retrieve the data, just so I don't have to do the mission. And we'll test out this weapon. And you know, it's up to you guys if you want to buy it or not. If you want to go ahead and just see it being tested, then you know, this is what this video is about. If you already know what it's like, then yeah, go ahead and grab it, because I know a lot of people didn't get it last year, and they're a bit upset about that because they had to wait an entire year for it to roll over and come back out in the item shop. But now it's back. Don't let this opportunity slide. You've got 1 week to go ahead and purchase this weapon for 1.6k gold. Like with the Ghost Pistol, I didn't actually buy a second schematic because I don't actually need it. But, you know, it's all there for you guys if you do want it. I'm never going to actively go out of my way to upgrade 2 separate Ghost Pistols, so I only got 1. The only reason I bought the Gravedigger just so I could roll different rolls on it. I wanted to just test it out differently and have another element, but I'm not going to be god rolling that weapon or anything like that, because I just don't have the time of day to be upgrading a weapon like that anymore, because it's just not a very good weapon, in my opinion. The Mechanical LMG is very, very good, just against physical enemies and mist monsters, but, you know, it does relatively alright damage against elementals, but, you know, it's a physical weapon. Unless you had an ability that converted its damage to energy, like Cyclops, then I'm not too sure on what you're going to be doing to get around those other element husks. But, you know, it is stuck at physical, and you can't change it. It would be nice if you could have fire on there as well, but you can only have fizz. So
you know those rumors we've been hearing about an even more dangerous part of the storm?
It's pretty nice.
A corrosive storm that closes in on you, eventually swallowing you alive.
It's got a pretty good reload.
Ever happen here? It's happening here.
We
need to retrieve the data as usual, but this time
I know a lot of people change the reload speed perk for something else, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, if you want to increase your damage a bit more, then sure. Where the hell are the husk?
We need to retrieve the data before we're overwhelmed by the storm.
Yeah,
So you'll want to move quickly. We only have 20 minutes. Keep an eye on the storm's movement on your map.
Where the... Okay, I just heard some spawning.
We've got
Okay,
a bonus
cool.
in play.
So it's going to be doing like mediocre damage against elementals. But with this loadout I've got going on, the more shots you do without reloading, the more damage you can output. So that's quite nice. But yeah, okay. You're looking at some mid-range damage. You're not looking at top tier end-game damage. We can try and find a smasher, just so I can test this out for you guys and just show you what it would be like on a smasher. But it's got some pretty okay range. I mean, I just hit a 71k off on that guy. Weapon stability is mediocre. The more shots, with this loadout, the more shots you do, the more damage you're going to output, which is a little bit better when you're going against other husks. It definitely feels incredibly weak in comparison to other weapons, like the Mercury LMG. Just probably because of the fact that it's stuck on physical is the biggest problem that I find for this weapon. If it had like a different element, any other element, even nature, it would just make it just a better weapon. I mean, no one's really going to use this weapon as a mist monster slaying weapon, are they? They're going to be probably using like the bundle blast or the heavy sniper or something. Something that has really high damage. But yeah, I mean, it's mediocre. I recommend you guys purchasing it. But that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.